Hey, what is up guys? Today we have got the Sony h.ear WF-H800.
I'm not interested in your money. I'm more interested in the things you do. It's like they made you for my body. The way I fit so perfectly with you.
Sony isn't resting on their laurels after the successful launch of the WF-1000X Mark III. They are back again, this time adding a new model to their lineup while complementing the h.ear series of wireless headphones. Diving straight into the design, Sony created the WF-H800 to look stylish and youthful for the fashionable youth of today's modern world. Styles include the classic matte black to subtle mint and blue and to flamboyant orange and reds. The earbuds itself have two different complementary hues, with a stronger main color as the front face of the buds while the less striking color at the rear angled the other way. Sony is still implementing the same tri-hole structure design to its true wireless earbuds since the WF-1000X Mark III. Personally, it seems to me as an over-engineered solution to keeping the earbuds staying in place. Regular round circular shaped earbuds do as well and sometimes even better than these Sony earbuds, but ultimately it's the choice that Sony has decided to take to create something different. However, with this larger earbud size, the WF-H800 is definitely nowhere as comfortable. It sticks out more than I would have liked to, and the sound duct goes too deep into my ear canal. While wearing them, you will be always aware that they are in your ears. The earbuds does come with different sizes of silicone ear tips to ensure a tight seal and secure fit. Throughout long listening sessions, I never experienced any wearing fatigue or pain in my ear canal. All controls for the music playback and calls are controlled via both buttons underside the earbuds themselves. Since they use the trusty physical old school buttons, button presses are tactile and responsive. And of course, the best thing is you have the ability to customize the controls. Now for controls, a single press on the left earbud will gradually increase the volume and holding it down will decrease the volume. Moving on to the right earbud, a single press will play pause your music, a double press skips forward, and a triple press will skip backward. You can hold down both earbuds for a few seconds to enable Bluetooth pairing or simply use the NFC tag on the case itself to connect to the earbuds to your device. The earbuds also do a great job at resisting fingerprint smudges. When you remove either earbud from your ears, the music does auto pause and resume when you put the earbud back into your ear. Moving on to the case, it is rounded and fits right into the palm of my hand. It isn't the smallest true wireless case when compared to the competition, but it still fits in tight jeans pocket with a pouch. A USB port can be found at the bottom of the case. The hinges holding the cover and the body of the case is strong and is likely to survive a couple of accidental drops. The earbuds do magnetically click in place when they are docked into the case. Throughout my use, I dropped the earbud a couple of times, but there is no signs of damage or scratches can be found on the exterior of the finish, and also no compromises to the sound quality itself. Like all true wireless earbuds, they do dock in fairly easy and will not fall out when the case is flipped since there are magnets inside to keep them secure. H.ear 3 may be a true wireless option to the wireless headphone option, the h.ear On 3 Wireless, but the sound signature of both of these listening devices are very different. Instead of putting the focus on the mids and vocals, the WF-H800 features an all-rounded sound signature with its excellent 6mm dynamic drivers. So let's start off with the bass response. It sounds deep, fast and full. It never managed to distort at louder volumes nor did it bleed into the mids. However, it does not hit as deep as bass-heavy kings such as the Jaybird Vistas and does not resonate as much. The highs sound bright and are filled with plenty of details. The mids do sound very crisp with vocals being in the forefront. The soundstage is definitely not as wide as compared to those of the WF-1000X Mark III. The instrument separation is excellent and distinct left and right channels could be heard clearly. If you are not so much of an EDM or hip-hop fan, I'm glad to report that they do work with other genres ranging from pop to jazz after it fitted with the customizable sound settings in the Headphones Connect app, available for download on the app and Play Store. In the app, you'll first see the battery life status of both earbuds as well as the case charge at the top. Next, there is the status settings, which has the music player controls to enable play pause, skip forward or backward right from the app itself. You can also adjust the volume levels. In the sound settings, you are first greeted with the equalizer option where you can choose from presets or customize your very own. You can save up to 3 presets and switch between them seamlessly. Moving on, there is 360 Reality Audio, Sony's object-based spatial audio technology that enables users to be immersed in the music as intended by artists. However, this feature is currently only available to users of Deezer, Nux.net and Tidal. There is no support for mainstream music streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music or YouTube Premium as of yet. The app will bring you through the setup process of scanning your ear and face shape to determine and fine-tune the music. You can also switch the sound quality mode to put a priority on sound quality or stable connection, and enable or disable DSEE-HX. Lastly, we have the system settings where you can choose to enable or disable auto pause upon removal of earbuds from your ear. You can also customize the button function scheme to your most used settings so you don't have to take out your phone to control the earbuds themselves. There is also automatic power on or off to help you conserve battery life in case you forget to turn them off. Lastly, you can change the language of notifications and voice guidance to enable or disable automatic download of software. Call quality was okay. The caller managed to hear me on the other end, but the mic still pick up surrounding noise, and is nowhere near the levels of what the Apple AirPods Pro can achieve. It's important to note that there is no active noise cancelling on the WF-H800, only passive noise isolation. However, the passive noise isolation is still done very well with a good seal from outside noise. Those looking for a noise cancelling option should consider the WF-1000X Mark III. The earbuds support the basic AAC and SBC codecs together with Bluetooth version 5. The earbuds also automatically power on and off when docked and taken out of the case. The battery life peaks at 8 hours per use and a total of 16 hours. They feature quick charge. With a 10-minute charge, you will get 70 minutes of playback. The package comes with a USB Type-C cable for charging, and if you are planning to watch videos or movies with this, I'm glad to report that they do not suffer from any latency. Should you only wish to use one earbud at one time, both earbuds allow for that since they use the left-right connection. In the next generation, I would like to see Sony use their higher quality codecs like LDAC or aptX. Secondly, a reduction in the size of case and earbuds together with wireless charging is always welcome, with some form of noise cancelling and quick attention. Thirdly, some form of water resistance will help users gain a peace of mind when they use this during wet weather days or at the gym. In all, the Sony h.ear 3 definitely marks its position as a stylish alternative to basic black and white options. With its excellent sound customization, colorful colorways, easy to use hardware and app interface, it makes it worthy of its price. Thank you for watching, and please check out our written review over at DARADISER.com/Sony WF-H800. Also, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more.